Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli here for the Tackle Warehouse recap video for the Mississippi River BASS Elite event. Man, what a tournament. Talk about a place where you catch tons of fish. The upper Mississippi River is that place. You know, this week the fish were in typical post-spawn, early summertime conditions, and what that meant was they're feeding up. They're feeding up after their spawn. They're eating machines. The one thing we had this week was rising water, which flooded the cover, flooded the grass, and for me, my #1 bait this week was a frog. Phenomenal way to catch them in a lot of that flooded grass. You know, this week I fished a frog that's pretty special. It's a pretty unique frog, and it's a frog by Molix called a Sneaky Frog. And when you look at most hollow-bodied frogs, they're shorter, they're fatter, but the Molix Sneaky Frog, if you look at it, it has an elongated, almost spook-style body. And what I love about the shape of this bait is it walks extremely easy. And that was a really key presentation for me. I would cast it into duckweed, cast it to the edge of vegetation, flooded grass, and that walking motion. Super, super key, super easy to walk this bait. The other thing about the Sneaky Frog that I love is the weighting system on it. And most frogs out there have a weight that is actually below or in line with the hook. Problem with that is a lot of times you're going to miss fish because the weight impedes on that hook set. On the Molix Sneaky Frog, if you look at it, it is belly weighted and it's nowhere near the hooks. That not only gives you a better hookup percentage, but it also pushes down better. And here on the Mississippi River this week, in those duckweed mats, I also needed a bait that would push down on the mats to cause a disturbance. This week I used straight black. I like black in stained water because it could look like a bird, it could look like a frog, it could look like a bluegill. They don't get a good look at it. It's all about silhouette. For line, of course, I fished it on braided line this week, and I went with 50-pound Berkley Trilene braid. It's an awesome smooth braid. The only other addition to the line that I used this week is I used reel snot, which is a spray. I sprayed it onto my reel, got longer cast, and also kept that line from bird nesting. You know, finally, the rod and the reel that I used this week is a signature rod that I designed for Abu Garcia just for this style of fishing. It's a 7.4 medium heavy action Abu Garcia Ike series rod. It's perfect rod for a swim jig or frogging and slop. It's perfect. And then the reel, man, so awesome to be using these things now out here on tour. It's that brand new Abu Garcia Ike series Revo. I used it in the 8-0-1. I wanted that really quick pickup on it. And you know, those reel handles, custom designed reel handles on that reel really played a big part for me, keeping my hand on the grip. Rainy conditions the first day, thousands of casts, very comfortable grip. And that's available for pre-order on Tackle Warehouse. It's going to be available August 1st, so keep your eye for that reel. It's going to be great. Awesome tournament. Top 30 finish, moved up in AOY points. Couldn't ask for anything more. Mike Iaconelli for Tackle Warehouse, talking about my finish at the Mississippi River.